Are you, are you struggling with YPP or to qualify for the hours needed to get the YouTube Partner Program? Trust me, I get it. So that's why I'm doing this challenge of going live every day for anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes to answer your questions and to see if this journey helps. I want to give you real life examples and show you I am exactly 800 hours to the second ready to qualify. So I've been studying a lot about people going live, and I think that going live, people have a higher chance of watching your content through to the end, which will increase your odds of qualifying, especially when you are so close. Do not give up. So how to hit 4K watch hours and unlock YouTube Partner Program through going live. The ultimate guide to qualifying to the YouTube Partner Program with 4K watch hours. So close to getting it. I want you to be there too. And I want to take you along this journey with me. So join me in qualifying for the YouTube Partner Program. My name is Dennis Schleicher. And YPP, are you ready to get your YouTube channel monetized? You're not going to want to miss this. So if you're new here, become part of the family. There's over 89.k other subscribers that are here to join you and be a part of this community. I'm going to show you on my iPad here that literally how close I am to qualifying for that. Let me see if that shows up. Okay, so I am right here. I have 3,200 hours, and this is how many, or you have to have 10 million real views, or actually short views, within a 90-day period to qualify. So with being so close, I figured I would do this challenge of going live. And I want to invite you along for the journey because I have a feeling that with the algorithm of YouTube, live is the way to get the watch time. Because to get those 10 million, I've hit 10 million views once with a reel that I made, but it wasn't my niche. It was a stupid cartoon, if you may. So I feel like this just needs to be adjusted, so bear with me. Hope you're enjoying a good day. Please let me know where you're from, what part of the world, and what the weather is like. So what is the YouTube Partner Program? It is the ability to allow you to monetize and get paid anywhere from 40 to 50% of the ad revenue that Google is paid for. So that means if I take out an ad, if I have a plumbing business and I want to target ads for Glastonbury, Connecticut, I invest $1 in an ad that's going to show up on YouTube. They would pay me, the creator, 50 cents of that dollar. That is huge. That's a lot of money that is to be made as a YouTuber. And you know, I gotta say, I've been dealing with this since January. It is now April 20th. So it's been almost 5 months. I qualified for the program and then I lost it because they said that I had what's called reused content. So to give you a brief introduction of what is going on and why it's important I thought I had my notifications shut off, but something just flashed by my screen, so I apologize for that. So to give you a brief introduction, my name is Dennis Schleicher. I started out on YouTube in December of 2021. I gave myself the goal of 1 year to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I achieved that result. I qualified for the 1,000 subscribers in October of 2022, so I did it in 10 months. It usually takes the average person 24 months before they even hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. Now I'm up to 89.1K subscribers, and I have to be honest with you. I'm gonna just share it like it is. Let me show you my demographics. It was all because I posted a video. My friend Crystal says, here in Utah, the sun is shining. Yes, yes. And thank you for your support, Crystal. It means a lot. And I've been feeling a strong prompting to share something personal with you guys, but I think I'm gonna save that for one of my Instagrams. Okay, so when I looked at my demographics for the countries that are following me, or the cities actually, I get the bulk of my views. Number one, the top 10 cities is in Indonesia. Number two is Colombia. Number three is Thailand. Number four is Malaysia. Number five is Salt Lake City. And then number six, I can't even pronounce, okay? Number seven is Bangladesh. And number eight is Indonesia. I was floored that that's where my views are coming from. That's where my target audience is. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, okay, this is causing for a need of a shift of my content. So I still am playing around with it. I'm still toying with doing social media, how to get over 50K followers on Instagram, or building YouTube. So I think right now it's important to just focus on how am I successful at doing what I'm doing, taking one day at a time. And I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. Be honest and transparent with what is going on. So, yes, I do not have a job. I worked, I consider my calling, which is my church, kind of took, I guess you could say, 40 hours a week for my my calling in the church. Nobody gets paid in our church. It's all based on callings. And doing zone conferences and stake center talks. My friend Sandy says, wow, that's amazing. You will find the right mix and keep it well. Love you. Love you too, Sandy. And I will, Sandy, I got a funny story to tell you, okay? But I'll save that for a phone call. So yes, I literally am, I lost my career. I was a full-time network marketer. I had done that 3 times. I built a successful network marketing business with tens of thousands of people in my downline. And what is network marketing, for those who ask? It's those annoying sales reps, friends, they try to invite you over and say, I got this beautiful thing I want to share with you, and it only costs $19.99. And it allows you to build a team and receive residual income on everybody below them. Well, when I joined the church, my team unraveled. Still snowing in Wyoming. I love Wyoming. That is one of my favorite states in the world to drive through. And you know why? I have no self-service the entire drive, and I love it. So I have got to come to Wyoming again and visit my peeps, because I love Wyoming. I've driven from Utah to Connecticut and from Connecticut to Utah, but going from Connecticut to Utah, I went through Kansas and to Colorado, because I was doing a stake center talk in Colorado Springs, actually, back in 2019. Okay, so let me get back on the topic, but I love to interact with you. So if you wanna build a YouTube channel, this is the year to do it. But I gotta say, it's not easy. And why? YouTube is focusing on several things. They're focusing on TV content. They're focusing on podcasts that they're putting a lot of money into, and they're focusing on shorts, short content video. Now, I don't see shorts as lasting. I don't see shorts as staying. I see long content is the way to go on YouTube. But how they pay their advertising revenue is they pay it based on every 1,000 to 2,000 views. So to get 2,000 views on long content is hard. It's hard. The most I've gotten was, I think, 2,900 views on a 45-minute video I did. And that was where I shared something I never thought I would share, something really personable. The second one that I received almost 3,000 views on a 30-minute video is one about a friend of mine who was excommunicated from the church and or member restricted. So that was, and you can actually look in my videos and it will show you the most popular. So those are also due to the fact that I shared them in my Instagram stories with a link to click on, which I'm starting to do more of because I do a Sunday message and I don't think enough people are watching that Sunday message. But I apologize if you're seeing a mishmash of stuff because a smorgasbord, if you may, within my channel because I'm still trying to figure out what works. I'm still new at this. But in the meantime, I'm trying to make a living. So if you ever shop on Amazon, please use the link in the description because that's an Amazon affiliate link. And I generate anywhere from 0.5% to up to 10% of your entire purchase. It doesn't even have to be for what the link takes you to. It's just using that landing page. And it means a lot. I got my first check a few weeks ago for $98 and some change, and I was ecstatic. I was able to, I actually texted my bishop a picture, a selfie with it saying, I can pay tithings. I was like, this is cool. So, okay. So why is it important to focus on YouTube this year? Really, they are focusing on creators and helping their creators, which I find to be baffling because I have been battling YouTube since those of you who knew back in January, I was rejected and very vocal about, they sent me a letter congratulating me that I could apply for the YouTube Partner Program. And within 8 hours, the next morning at 7 a.m., they sent me an email rejecting it. They normally say it takes up to 30 days for them to approve it, but they rejected it quickly. And then I was able to do a rebuttal, and I had 14 days to send a 5-minute video to them. And it was watched by 5 people because I saw it was watched 5 times. You listed as unlisted, and you can see that means only the people that have the link can watch it. I actually should publish that because it was quite humorous, showing me that I didn't really know what I was doing. I'm basically saying like, I got, look, my iPad here, and I'm editing from there, and I got my laptop here, and all these lights, and I was doing a lot of whoopsies in that video because I really am not a good long tent video editor, if that makes sense. So I just feel that everything that I've watched, I'm good at identifying business opportunities. And I was the former vice, and so I get it. I've worked for many Fortune 500 companies, and I'm good at identifying business opportunities. But unfortunately, I am unemployed at the moment. And so that's why I have put a lot of my eggs in the basket of YouTube. And I know they say never put all of your eggs in one basket. You need to diversify. I'm a firm believer in that. But this is going on personal revelation. And I've had a lot of support from my friends on Instagram, and I can't thank you enough for that. It means more to me than you ever know. I also see that I have some comments here from other people that my friend Teddy says, hello, love you, Dennis, sending hugs back. My friend Jamie Keys says, still snowing here in Wyoming. Ugh, love listening to you. Well, thank you. It's a sunny day out. That door right there, there's sun. And you see there's a basket that's a little crooked. That's because that door can't be used because there is a bird's nest with a bunch of little eggs in it. So until they hatch, I have no clue. So that door is just for decorative purposes, if you may, can't be used. So I've been seeing a lot of stuff. So in the back office of your YouTube list, you're able to actually have access. Every week they send out a list. They give you updates of different things to look out for, if you may. And they just did something. Let me see if I can pull it up under the dashboard. It says priority is now put on YouTube TV and creating a TV audience. Why? You should be creating with TV audience in mind. It says, hello, insiders. Did you know that TV is the fastest growing surface on YouTube right now? That's because of all the smart TVs people have. I don't own a smart TV. I don't own a TV. I do everything from my MacBook Pro or my iPad. I got rid of all streaming services. But apparently, a lot of people are watching it on their flat screen TVs. They're watching YouTube. And that is why they're talking about uploading in 4K, high resolution, so that way people can see it on their television. Now, for me, that's a little scary because I got a whole double chin thing going on over here, just flappity flap, flap, flap. I'm like, to put me on a large TV, I'm like, oh my heavens. But I guess what happens on YouTube stays on YouTube. Actually, it doesn't. So that's why, so I've been paying attention. A few months ago, they said in the Instagram Creator Insider, they were talking about the importance of creating podcasts. And so I've now put some playlist into a podcast format, which allows people to listen to it from YouTube Music. And they're putting a lot of money into podcasts because that's what people listen to a lot while they're driving. Basically, a podcast is just like a radio. Just like every radio station has their own podcast. And that's what it's all about. So I believe that podcasts are big and YouTube TV is big and going live. So my friend Teddy says, you and Kathy need a podcast. We have a podcast, actually. It is on YouTube, and I'm trying to see if I can pull it up. Maybe what I can do is drop it in the comments. We have a YouTube podcast. There is a playlist under my channel, which I can pull up. Just give me a second. I'm not good at multitasking. I got to get better at that. So if you go to my channel, oops, I just lost my page. Hello. See, this is why I'm not good at multitasking. Go to your channel. Give me a second. So right here, I don't know how to even share my screen. I wish I did. I got to figure this whole thing out. It says that I'm live now. It has a little Cookie Monster jar here. So there are tabs, and I'm going to point to the tab because I don't want to drop my laptop. Right there is a tab that says podcast. So if you click across here, you can see there's a link that says podcast. And that is a new thing. It says playlist, community. Didn't even know what community was until a week ago. And they also have stories that you can share through, if you have 10,000 subscribers or more, they're beta testing the stories. So that's pretty cool. So in conclusion, I want to say, take advantage of every new feature that they have on YouTube. Every like, comment, share means the world. It means a lot to creators because it helps. That's why I don't want to be one of those annoying people that says, click on this link and subscribe, or stay tuned to the end because I'm going to give away a secret. I don't want to be that person. I really don't. I just want to be Dennis. And that's it. So I'm going to say I believe that when you keep it real, when you keep it authentic, when you're being transparent about your mistakes, trials, and tribulations, if you may, you will be taken care of. And I know this to be true. So if you're struggling out there, don't give up. Keep the faith, keep the hope, and know that there's an answer because we can get through this together. So I'll see you tomorrow live as I prepare another journey of following my journey with YouTube Partner Program and qualifying